Hello, beautiful beings. Welcome to the Priestess Sophia and welcome to today's reading. Today we're looking at whether you're in a no contact, a separation, or like a quiet, withdrawn space. Maybe the person that you're asking about has withdrawn. And we're looking at whether you should reach out to this person, whether you should just wait until they contact you, or if you should just let it go. And then we're looking at whether you should stay in this connection or move on. So that will all differ depending on your relationship reading in this reading now and also your unique circumstances. So here at the Priestess Sophia, we're all about you trusting your highest guidance. What is that? That's your intuition. So when you look at your reading, please do listen to what your body's telling you. Note where you get triggered. Be curious about your triggers and pay attention to the insights that you get as well. Do remember to comment and subscribe to this channel, because the more that you engage with this channel, the more I can tap into your energy and give you the reading that is more appropriate for you. And more likely that a reading is going to completely 100% resonate with you, because I've definitely had people who've felt and emailed me and felt like the reading was definitely just for them specifically. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. I'm very happy to do those. And if you're interested in doing a healing session with me, I also offer those. Okay, so now we're going to jump straight into the piles. And for our first pile, we have this one over here, which is the goddess of time, goddess Arianrod. So do just take a moment and see if this goddess resonates with you. She's also the number 3. Our second pile, second group, will be the goddess of secrets. That's the goddess Nyx. Do just take a moment to see if she resonates with you. The number on the card is also 40. And look at that. We've kind of got like a 3, 4, 5 going on here, because pile 3 is 5. The card's number is number 5. And this is the goddess of knowledge, the goddess Athena. And this is in the Goddess Power Oracle by Colette Baron Reed, if you're interested. All right, beautiful beings. So take a moment to take a deep breath. Center yourself in your body. And then close your eyes and see which goddess sticks with you in your mind. And I'll see you in your reading. Bye. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to the Priestess Sophia. And this is your reading if you chose the goddess of time. And this is Arianrod. I just like saying her name like that. Alrighty, so if this is your first time at the Priestess Sophia, welcome. Here we're all about your highest guidance. That's you following your intuition. So while you're paying attention to this reading, do pay attention to your triggers. Be curious about them and what they mean. And also to the additional insights that you get whilst listening to this reading. So do take a moment to sit back and relax too, because your higher self is definitely going to speak to you whilst you're connecting with this reading. If you'd like a personal reading with me, my name is Taryn, then do check out the description box. And if you haven't yet, do remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications, because that way you engage more with the channel. It helps with the energy exchange, meaning that I can tap more into your energy when I do a reading, and also you're contributing to the energetic flow of receiving free tarot here on YouTube. Okay, all right. So what I'm seeing here with this card is that I feel in this relationship connection, there's been a lot of like slow bits. So I'm feeling there's been a lot of divine timing that's been involved in this connection with you and this person. It might have taken a long time for the two of you to meet one another, to connect with one another. I'm even getting this sense, because we've got this blue here, and it's like a really light blue with a lot of whites coming through, which is making me think of the throat chakra as well as the crown chakra, that there may have been a lot of like divine understanding that has also come through in this connection. So in those periods where things have been a little bit slower for you, they've been very necessary for integration and for deeper spiritual understanding and spiritual growth for you. And when I'm talking about integration, pile one, I'm talking about you needing to understand either the human lessons or the soul lessons that come with this connection with this person. So I'm getting a very strong sense that these periods of time lapses that have happened between the two of you, they're a gift. I don't feel like they're a negative happening at all. I'm also feeling that your person might be a very soft kind of person, or someone in this connection is very soft, doesn't really like conflict, doesn't really know how to address conflict. And I'm also feeling that there may even be a tendency to be passive aggressive in this connection. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm also seeing that there's quite a dreamy quality to you and this person. I feel like you and this person may often actually even dream about one another, and that you may dream about them. And I feel that there's a lot of communication about this connection that happens in your dreams. And because I'm seeing the number 3, and because this card is a number 3, I'm also seeing that this connection specifically has a lot of just teachings for you that's come through. But it's very important for you to understand that if you also see anything that's got to do with time, either clocks or times on your phone, you might even be looking at a lot of synchronistic numbers. So 11, 11, 22, 22, 13, 13, those are the numbers that are popping out for me right now when I look at this card around this connection. That also may have been very significant regarding this connection too. And for some of you, watch when that happens, because I feel like your higher self is also communicating specifically to you around this connection when that happens. Okay, so what I want to do right now is I want to see what else we can see about this connection. So I'm going to ask my guides to come through to show me what more does pile 1 need to know about this energy of this connection, to know if this is also... Okay, wow, look at that. Beautiful beings. Yes, this is your soulmate. So we were literally just talking about a beautiful divine connection. So if you've been wondering whether this person is your soulmate, well, here we go. Here we've got it. This is someone that you were meant to meet, and someone who is there to really, really love you. So you can trust that. It's just completely come through. This for me is like the highest vibrational card in that deck specifically. So interestingly enough, we're also even seeing like a lot of like similar looks here. So you and this person may be mirroring each other quite a bit, because we've got blonde hair here, and we've got blonde hair here too. So I do feel like this is someone that could even look very much like you. But I'm also feeling in some cases, if they don't look very much like you, there's also a complete opposite to the way that they look. But the energy between the two of you is definitely very much the same. Okay, so I want to see what is going on. Ooh, that just popped out. Okay, so right now, what I wanted to know, what is the theme of this relationship at the moment? And we got shame. So I'm seeing here, whatever is going on right now, this connection is trying to help you release some shame that is sitting in the body. Something from your past, some sort of conditioned behavior and conditioned thinking pattern that you have. So a conditioned thinking pattern that you have about a particular behavior. So I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I think that could do with the communication that you have and how you talk and your expectation around communication, because we've got a lot of blue coming in here that's affecting you, and this is what's triggering the shame that needs to be released. So maybe there's something that you've said, maybe there's a fear around talking your truth, and I feel that you may have spoken your truth, and now that's brought up a bit of shame, because I feel like there may have been a habitual pattern, particularly on your side, pile 1, where there's a fear around speaking your truth, and that has happened in this connection at this moment, and that is what's calling to be released. So if that doesn't connect with you, do choose another pile, but I'm definitely feeling that very strongly for pile 1. Okay, so nothing to be concerned about. Whatever you're feeling, whatever kind of shame or guilt, I'm also getting guilt for some of you that is coming through. This is not a bad thing. They're old emotions that want to be released, and they're coming from an habitual kind of thinking pattern around a behavior that you have. Okay, so we're going to look at our first question, which is, should you reach out? Should you wait? Or should you just let this go? Where you're at right now in this connection with this person. Let us have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Okay, let's use this one here, and we've got, oh my goodness, if we weren't sure that this was a soulmate connection and a very deep connection, we are surely now. Look at this, we've got the Lovers. So we literally have the soulmate and we have the Lovers card coming through. So this says intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. So what's happening here, because the Lovers is also, so this is Gemini energy, if that resonates with you, if astro science resonates with you. But what the Lovers talks about is, we're talking about divine masculine and we're talking about divine feminine, but also how that exists within you. So we're talking about two different sides here. So I do feel like we're even seeing with this card here, we're seeing this side over here and this side over here. So there must have been some sort of real disagreement here where I feel like truth was spoken and one of you took one side and one of you took the other side. And that was very necessary for this connection, for you to realize your truth is what I'm feeling, and also for you to release whatever shame you have around your truth. Again, we're having this beautiful blue coming in around the throat chakra as well. So should you wait? Should you move, let this go, or should you reach out, is really dependent on your values. This is what the Lovers is telling us. It's telling us like what it matters to you, what is most important. And what you need to do now, pile 1, is consider what matters the most to you. There is no right or wrong answer here. There is no yes or no here. There is a what matters to you and what is it that you really need to express. Because right now you need to take a moment to reflect on your values in this connection and what the two of you value together in this connection, and as individuals. Okay, so to get a clarifier on that, I just want to do that. That's what I need to do. I'm feeling like I need to get a clarifier on that. Okay, we've got 7 of air. Plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So what I'm getting with this, if we have these two, so this is traditionally your 7 of swords, is that this is a time for you to be apart, so that you can self-reflect. 7 is often a number, it's a very spiritual number, but it is also often a number of solitude. And when I'm looking at this card here, Arian Road, time, this card specifically says wait. It says wait, time will tell what needs to happen here. So I'm feeling don't reach out. What's better for you is to avoid, so stay away from getting in contact with this person, because this is what we're getting here. So plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So to clarify that, it's not a good time to reach out to this person right now. You need to wait for a little bit. Okay, so do you need to stay in this connection? That means so you've had something happen. There's definitely been some sort of an argument that separated the two of you. Someone spoke their truth, and there's a need to release guilt and shame in this connection. There's a need to pull back and see what matters to you as in an individual and also in a relationship, and see if your values align. But does this mean that you should leave this relationship or stay? We're going to look at this deck over here, and let's see what we have for you, pile 1. Should pile 1 stay in this connection with this person that they're asking about, or should they just move on? Well, we've got the Lovers and the Soulmate here, so, and we've got Arian Rod, which is telling us just wait, there's more that's going on. My guess would be you need to stay in this connection. But let's see what the cards say. Let's see what we have coming through. Okay, I'm going to go with this one here. And we have Justice. Wow, this is very beautiful. So, I'm going to take another just clarifier here. So if we look at this card, we're seeing there's a turbine here. You can see this big turbine here. And then we've got this person like kind of stuck in the turbine. And then we've got these men trying to move the turbine. And what it's showing me, it's kind of making me think of this card here. Because if we look at this card, we see like there's 3 different hearts over there. So what I'm feeling is like other people also getting involved, possibly, because we've got a lot of people here. Is that somewhere in this connection, there are too many voices. Too many of other people's voices. I'm even seeing it even more over here. Like we look at all those horses that we've gotten over there. I feel like you may be listening to your friends too much, or that other people may be telling you what it is that you need to do, or you're feeling too much that there's so many just other perspectives, and that could even also be in tarot readings. And when I'm seeing here with the 7 of Air, the 7 of Air is also about you needing to take to be selfish actually, and to take a step back and regroup and be selfish about what you want to. So what I'm seeing here is, because it's Justice specifically, Justice is asking you to weigh things in an objective manner. And that's why we also have the Lovers here too. And that's why we got that guidance around what is important to you. So not to let your emotions get in the way of things, but to really think, what do you value? What matters to you in a relationship? And what do you want for yourself out of a relationship? And to be selfish about that, that's necessary. You don't have to feel any shame around this. For what I'm feeling here, that this person is your soulmate. And if you can communicate these things in a clear and honest and open manner, and soulmates don't always have to mean that you end up together, but it's definitely someone who's here to love you and help you heal and to teach you more about love, because we've got the Lovers here. That if you can be objective, and objective doesn't mean that you separate yourself from the issue, but rather that you look at what matters, what it is that you want, not just look at things through the lens of emotion, but through, I keep hearing the word values, values, values. Okay, we had a clarifier here. Yes, and look what we got. We got 9 of Cups. A 9 of Cups is really just confirming to me, ask for what you want. What is it that you wish for? What is it that you hope for? If you can see here, we've got this beautiful woman here with a little baby, and she's looking into the future. And below that, there's 2 other women with a whole bunch of vegetables in a basket. So what I'm seeing here is that you're going to get what you want. And what is going to happen between the 2 of you is going to be a very fair outcome. So how things play out between the 2 of you is ultimately there's going to be justice. So things will come into balance again. So what I would say here for you, pile 1, is right now is not the time to reach out. Take a step back, reevaluate your values, what matters to you. Take some time to think, and think about what's important to you. What is it that you wish for? Take a look at things objectively. And should you stay in this connection with 9 of Cups and Justice? I feel that that's a yes. That there's more that will come from this, and that you will get what you wish for, and you will have a fair outcome. The universe is going to ensure that in this connection. So beautiful pile 1. I really enjoyed reading your cards. Please let me know in the comment section how you felt about that. And if you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And do remember to turn on notifications as well. And beautiful pile 1, I shall see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome. This is your reading. If you chose the goddess Nyx, the goddess of secrets, isn't she gorgeous? I find her to be one of the most beautiful goddesses in this deck. So what I'm seeing with this connection is that there's been a lot of misunderstandings between you and this person. I'm also feeling, because I have to give you full disclaimer, pile 2, this card came up in reverse. And in this deck, which is Goddess Power by Colette Baron Reed, there's 2 different messages depending on how the card comes up. If the card comes up upright, then it's sort of more of a message that's telling you that you are in the energy of this goddess. And if it comes up in reverse, it's telling you that there's some sort of alignment task that you need to do to come into the energy of this goddess. And this card came up in reverse when I was picking the 3 goddesses. And what that means is that there may be some sort of lie or deception or secret that you are keeping from yourself in this connection and around this person. So is this really the right person for you? Is the type of question that you're possibly even asking yourself, which is why you clicked on this reading, but it's a good question to ask. Is there something that you are in denial about around this connection? I feel that this person may have also been very deceptive with you, which is why there may be a lot of doubt. There's a lot of secrecy in this connection. And I'm feeling like specifically around a home. And I say that because I'm seeing 40 here and I'm seeing like a home environment. So pile 2, this is definitely your pile if you're connecting with that energy. If you haven't yet, do remember to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications, because therefore you contribute to the energy exchange and you contribute your energy to this channel, which makes it easier for me to read for you and connect with your energy. If you'd like a personal reading, do check out the description box. And if you'd like a healing session with me, also check out the description box. So pile 2, let's continue. What else is going on here? I'm also seeing a lot of purple and pink here, if you can see in this card. So it's making me think of the heart chakra as well as the third eye. So the third eye has a lot to do with perception. So literally, how are you seeing this connection now? There's some sort of veil over things. I feel like you may be seeing things through a rose-colored lens right now that's coming through very, very strongly. There's something that you're not admitting to yourself about this person that you're involved with. And let's see what else is going on. Okay, so guys, please tell me, what does pile 2 need to know about this connection, to know about this person that they're asking about? Ooh, okay, I'm going to take the bottom one. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, that's very interesting. I want to see what else comes through around that. Forgiving and learning. Okay, so that's really beautiful. That's giving me a lot of clarity about what's going on here. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So whatever is happening between the two of you is actually related very strongly to a past perception that is now currently influencing the way you view this connection. So because we got true love here, for me, what this is confirming is that whatever you experience with this person does love you, this person does care about you, and you can trust that connection. But what actually needs to happen here is that there needs to be forgiveness. some sort of forgiveness around what has transpired between the two of you, because the way that you're seeing the current situation, because I keep getting a lot about perception, and even when I look at this here, I'm seeing we've got these stars and we've got this kind of gold here, is that there's a way that you have seen this person that's putting you in like a sort of a disservice. And the reason why I'm also getting that rose-colored message again, it's almost like you put this person on a pedestal and didn't really see them as a person, didn't allow them to be imperfect. And what needs to happen right now is to allow this person to allow them an imperfection, to allow them to be actually very human. And that something from your past has made you think that love has to be this beautiful, perfect, shiny light. Because I'm just getting this message of like kind of like a false light, like a false understanding of what love is supposed to be. And I feel like what you're really learning in this connection is what true love is, what it really means to be in a relationship, and what commitment means. And I feel like there may have been a lot of almost kind of like, you know, we've all been raised by Hollywood to a certain degree, but whatever kind of ideas around love and relationships you've picked up in your conditioning is affecting how you're actually showing up in a relationship. And the thing and the lie, or the secret here that you're keeping from yourself is this kind of fairy tale that you're expecting, but there's more to it. There's a lot more to this connection than just this kind of fairy tale. I'm hearing a lot of unrealistic expectations. Okay, so let's see what this deck is telling us about this connection. What else does pile 2 need to know about this connection? All right. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we've got 2. Ooh, I'm not going to take all of these cards. That you see, this shame card came out in the previous pile. So that was pile 1. So if you're feeling like that is connecting with you, then I do feel that you should go and check out pile 1 too. Alrighty, so we've got exhaustion and epiphany coming out. And remember, I spoke about pink earlier, and now we've got like 2 green cards. So I'm definitely seeing, so this is kind of more of a light green. This is a darker green. So I do see that there's a lot of healing in the heart chakra going on. We've got pink here too. So again, that's just confirming for me that there's a lot of learning around love that is happening. So specifically, what is true love? Just like we got this card over here. And I'm seeing that your higher self is trying to guide you to understand what that actually is. And for you right now, what's happening is you can't necessarily see that, because I feel like there's been a lot of overthinking around what needs to be done, how you need to process this. And the body is exhausted. The mind is exhausted. I remember I spoke a lot about perception, the mind. I feel like there's been a lot of playing stories back and forth in the mind around this specifically. Right now, you actually just need a rest, because that's not giving you the insights that you need and that want to come through around this connection at the moment. Okay, so we are going to ask the question of whether you should reach out. I'm feeling a little bit that's a no right now, given these energies over here needing to rest a little. If you should let this go, just completely let the issue go and let them reach out to you, or if you should just wait for whatever their response is. Okay, so let's see what we're getting. Pile 2. What should pile 2 do regarding this? Give me one card, guys. Okay, there's the card. We have the Magician. Wow, that's amazing. That's actually the card of communication. So that it's going, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. I am going to draw a clarifier, because we've had this card here. Because what I'm feeling very much is, if you do reach out, now is not the time. I feel like after a day's rest. So you first need to rest. And I feel like the reaching out. Okay, there we go. 2 cards pop out. We've got release. So that's the death card. And we've got Page of Earth. Okay, so that is definitely telling me to communicate, because Page of Earth is like giving an offer. It's a lot of the time giving a message, and release death is about this exhaustion card over here. Again, please note like the strong green that's just popping out. I know we've got some violet over here, which could, it's looking, not violet, indigo. It's looking like the third eye now, whereas I was talking about it as blue earlier on in pile 1, but here it's looking like the third eye. So there's something definitely around how you're seeing this, and like I said, your higher self wanting to come through, because we are talking about the third eye. So simple advice, pile 2, because we've got release here, something needs to end. So there's something from the past, because that's death, something from the past, some sort of issue from the past that you need to put to bed now. Let it die, let it end. Take a break from it, take some rest, and then start afresh. Look at that, we've got the 1 energy there, which is telling me a new start. And the Page of Earth is about reaching out and putting in effort. So this is the Page of Pentacles. So what I would say is, should you reach out to this person? Yes, you should. But first, put this issue to bed, forgive, and I almost feel like reach out with an apology. That is going to be your best bet, pile 2. And now we want to know, should you stay in this connection when you reach out with an apology? Does it mean you should stay, or should you just apologize and move on? I would imagine you'd end up staying, but let's see what we have. Let's not preempt. Let's see, what should pile 2 stay in this connection, or should they move on? And we've got 9 of Pentacles. That's very interesting. Okay. I'm going to choose a clarifier. And we've got 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So, if we look here, that's a hat. So this card over here, this is 9 of Pentacles. That's actually a sun hat. And if we look here, we've got different plates. We've got a plate there, we've got a plate here, and we've got a plate here. So what I'm feeling about this is, and it's kind of good that we asked this, is that there needs to be some sort of self-worth that needs to be recognized here. I'm sensing that a lot of your self-worth is being derived from this person, which is why there's also this kind of exhaustion. I may even feel that your person may even be feeling a little bit exhausted. And I feel that pile 2, this may be harsh, but one of you in the connection, and I'm feeling like it's a little bit more you, pile 2, rather than the person that you're asking about, is looking for your self-worth, looking for your sun, finding your hat, because this came up in reverse, from this person. That energy is being sought from this person. And remember, I spoke earlier about kind of like false light. So I just want you to look at these colors that are standing out here. You see this gold here, this gold here, this gold here, and even this kind of gold here in this hat. So that's making me think of the solar plexus and the message false light. So solar plexus is the chakra where people cord the most. So where people cord is where there's a lot of energy exchange. So I'm feeling like you, pile 2, may be drawing a lot of energy from this person, and drawing energy in a way where you are seeking validation from this person. And what needs to be understood here, it could also go the other way. I am strongly feeling for a majority of you that it is you that's seeking validation from this person, but it could go both ways, where the 2 of you are seeking that from one another. And what needs to happen here is, we've got 6 of Pentacles, is to find some sort of reciprocity and equal give and take in the connection, and also being able to provide for the self, because that's really the lesson of 6 of Pentacles, is where do I give? Where do I take? Am I the beggar or am I the giver? But if I'm the giver, am I giving because I don't want to be the beggar and I don't want to be vulnerable? And when I'm begging, is it because I don't want to take responsibility and personal accountability. And I do feel personal accountability and self-worth are strong themes in this connection, because we do have 9 of Pentacles. So should you stay in this relationship? For sure. There is true love for yourself also being taught here. There's a lot of healing around love itself. For someone to love you, it doesn't mean that they need to give all of themselves to you. There needs to be reciprocity. There needs to also be 2 individuals who come together as 2 whole beings. And I feel like that is very important for you to understand in this connection now, pile 2. I hope that helped. It might have been a little bit of a blunt message coming through, but I hope I delivered it with love. If you haven't yet, do remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so that I can feel into your energy and give you even more of an accurate reading. If you'd like a personal reading with me, pile 2, do check out the description box. And I also offer healing, and we can work on your solar plexus as well as your heart chakra if you would like to do that. Do check out the modalities that I offer, because I offer several modalities on my website, and you'll find that in the description box. Alrighty, pile 2, it's been an absolute blessing reading your cards for you, and I'm sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose the goddess Athena. She's the goddess of knowledge. Just have a beautiful look there. For me, in this card, her eyes stand out particularly. So I do feel that whoever you're inquiring about, this person definitely has beautiful eyes, or you must have really beautiful eyes. And I'm feeling like when the 2 of you look into one another's eyes, there's kind of like a very strong soul recognition. This person may have spoken a lot about your eyes as well. And I do feel that this person does really, really appreciate your mind and has learned a lot from you. And I feel like there's also been a lot of sharing in terms of actual like spiritual knowledge, or like even general knowledge. I feel like there may have been a very beautiful romantic trip in museum once as well. And I feel that the 2 of you may have even also gone to like here in South Africa, we've got a place called the World of Birds because of this owl here, but some sort of bird park, spent and maybe some time bird watching. Birds may be significant to you in this connection. Maybe you collect feathers as well, but I do really feel that that's quite important around this connection. Maybe this person even collects feathers for you. So I must admit also this connection is going through a bit of a change at the moment, because the number 5 is really standing out. So I do feel that there has been a little bit of turbulence in this connection. Also because when I was putting the piles together, this card came up in reverse. Okay. So I feel like there was a lot of discussion, lots of good back and forth, a lot of beautiful exchange, a lot of just like this person opening up your mind and you really being on the same wavelength too. But then I feel something happened, and now you don't understand why you're in no contact or separation, or why this person has pulled back. And it feels quite tense. I feel like it feels like I'm getting the word discord, like something just doesn't feel like it, like there was this spark, and now it's just not sparking the same way that it was before. Alrighty, pile 3, if this is your first time at the Priestess Sophia, welcome. Here we're all about your highest guidance. So whilst you were listening to that intro into the energy of this connection and what's going on here right now, did you pay attention to how your body feels and kind of any insights that came up? If you haven't, do that now, because your higher self is going to give you some clues on that, because here we're all about your highest guidance, which is your intuition. If you haven't yet, do remember to like and subscribe, because the more that you subscribe and contribute your energy to this channel, the more I can also connect with your energy and also give you more accurate reading. There have been lots of people who've sent me emails about how they felt the reading was actually very personal to them. So I'm pretty sure that might happen to you as well too. If you'd like a personal reading with me, you want to go deeper into understanding yourself in this connection and the relationship patterns, do check out, and why the relationship plays out the way that it does, do check out the description box. I offer personal readings. If if you'd like some healing with me too, do check out the link to my website and the different modalities that I offer. Alrighty, so let's get back to your reading, pile 3. So this card came up in reverse when I was putting the piles together. So what that talks about is that, yeah, things don't really make sense. Like, usually when this card is upright, it's saying you can trust things at face value. But right now, there are so many pieces to this puzzle, and there's information that you need that you don't have. So don't jump to a conclusion here, pile 3. It's very important for you to understand that there are missing pieces to what is going on here, and you just don't have all the communication, all the information, all the knowledge to actually make an accurate decision about this connection right now. So just to understand that regarding the situation. So I'm going to look at this deck here, pile 3, and see what else it says about this connection for you to know. I'm like, oh, okay, jumped out. Reconciliation. Oh my word, this is so beautiful. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So that's quite beautiful. I'm feeling very much that this may have been a breakup then. And the reason for that was because there's some stuff that both of you actually don't know. Both of you don't know. There's more to this. Okay, I want to see. This could have also, for some of you, even be like a really long connection. I'm feeling like a really long connection. A really long connection that you've been with someone for a long time, but also that it's been a long while since you've heard from this person. And whatever you're inquiring about right now, this person is going to come back into your life, and you will understand also why they haven't been around for such a long time. I'm also feeling the clouds are standing out a lot in this, if you can just see that. So there's just a lot of haziness around this. And whatever you're feeling right now, I feel like it's being clouded a lot by your emotions, pile 3. Okay, so just excuse the noise in the background. Someone's washing dishes. Okay, so if you can hear it. So pile 3, I just want to see what else my guides want to bring up around this connection for you and your guides too. Please show me what else needs to come up around this so that I can give them accurate. Ooh, that's popped out. Okay, so we've got true love. Oh, wow. Okay, that's come out again. So this is the romance of a lifetime. So I am seeing such a lot of closeness in this connection. You and this person that you're asking about, if you can see both of the time, these two people in embrace. It's like here they're in an embrace, here they're in an embrace. So I really just do feel that whoever you've asked about, this was someone that you really had high hopes for, may have even felt that the two of you were going to get married, and someone who you could be very, very affectionate with. And I do feel that this person also may have liked to surprise you, like hug you from the back, you know, and like, because we've got that happening in both images here. And I'm even feeling like there may have been some time when you were outside in nature and this person came and just like hugged you from behind, and it was like quite a beautiful surprise for you. I'm also seeing that you and this person really like to cuddle quite a lot. So this is going to give you a clue about who this person is. I think this person may have liked to climb in the bed with you in the morning and want to do like extra kind of cuddles. All right, so I do not feel though yet, pile 3, that this person and you are necessarily going to get back into a relationship. There's just going to be some sort of healing, necessary conversation that will happen. For some of you, you'll get back together, but let's see what else the cards are saying. I'm just not getting that right now. Okay, we've got unconditional love. Wow. Wow. Okay. I want to take this card out too. And we've got risk. Joy, guides. So what I'm seeing here, this was a lot of inner child healing going on in this connection too. Because look at these little babies here. And you and this person may even have kids together. You may even be a mother, like be the mother in the situation. Or this person may be a mother of your child. But definitely I feel like there are kids involved here, and also specifically healing for your own inner child, and even more being pointed out by this little cherub in the background. I saw it earlier, but it's interesting that the my guides wanted to point that out even more. I'm also feeling for some of you may have even lost a baby. So there's some baby that also could have been lost in this connection. And so it could be a lost inner child, but I'm feeling also very strongly that for some of you, there may have been a baby that you were planning to have with this person, and it didn't materialize. Didn't come in the physical, but this baby is still around in the spiritual realms. I do feel that really strongly. I also do feel that this person came into your life to teach you about unconditional love, and to trust your joy, and to go for your joy and follow your joy. And I do feel that you will always love this person regardless. There's and there is nothing wrong with that. So a very strong connection around that. For some of you, I almost feel like this is not even a romantic reading at all. I'm actually feeling some of you are asking about a partner that has passed on, and this partner is coming to, and maybe you have a child with this person, and this person is coming back in spirit form. Actually, that's why I don't see you in the physical with this person, but this person is here right now and wants you to know that they love you and they care for you, and that they actually speak with you through birds. And the reason why I'm saying that, so they speak with you in the spirit realm, is because I'm just seeing this here and wings. So the wings that are coming through. And if you see here with this mother holding this child, it's almost like I feel like this person is very much a guardian angel for you. So there's a guardian angel vibe coming through very, very strongly, because even here we have the little kitties on the side busy drizzling like the stars there. So that's, this person's watching over you all the time. And if it's not someone that's passed on, this is someone you do have a deep connection in the spiritual realm, and they do think about you. And you've definitely had some sort of past life connection with this person as well. Okay, so that's coming through very strongly. That's a very interesting reading. So let's see, should you let this connection go or reach out to this person? So if this person's in the spirit space, you can definitely reach out and speak to them. So let's see. Let's see which messages come through, because we've just got to. Okay, 10 of Earth. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So I just feel, again, that's just confirming like this sort of magical quality about this connection. So should you reach out? I feel like that's a yes. So if you do have a physical connection with this person, let's see. Ooh, okay. No, I want to go back on what I said. Because we've got 2 10s here, I'm feeling like this is complete. So like I said, this connection is over. And the change that I was seeing in the beginning, like we had over there, yeah. So see how the 10 of Earth stopped, fell down, and now we had this 10 of Earth stay, 10 of Air stay. What I'm feeling here is to understand that things have ended, and there's a cycle that's complete, because 10s are all about ending. We've even got the end of a difficult situation. And when we're so many messages are coming through because there's so many different messages here. So the simple answer is, should you reach out? Should you let this go? Or should you wait for them? I'm feeling the answer is not to wait. The answer is to let this go. You've got to completely let this go, because you've got to drop this issue and just let it go, and let things go completely, and let this end be an end. We've got the Empress here, and it's coming right under the Divine Mother. So I'm feeling there's a very strong need for you to look after yourself and mother yourself and take care of yourself. If this person is not around anymore, I feel like your guardian angels are telling you that they are taking care of you. They are drawing in with you. They are loving you. And now is the time for deep, deep self-care. Look at this guardian angel that we have here. If this is a person that has passed on, they are coming through and letting you know you can let them go. You can release them. You can let them be. They really did love you. Even though things did not make sense between the two of you, they really care about you very deeply. And they are still with you in the spiritual realm. They're still caring for you. And they're still around when you do need them and you can call on them. For those of you who have children with this person, I feel like your person really wants you to focus not just caring for yourself, but also caring for your children and remembering your joy in that space, and allow yourself to connect with your kids on a deeper level, because they're going to show you the love that it is that you're searching for or needing right now. That's very important for you. Okay, so my oil burner has just completely run out of oil and water on top, and I'm feeling that that's talking about this kind of depletion that I'm getting in terms of self-love and self-nurturing. So simple answer, just let this go and focus on your self-care right now, pile 3. All right, so we're just going to draw one final card, pile 3, to know whether this is, well, a connection you should stay in or leave. It's going to be quite interesting, because I feel like we've already, by saying letting it go, that it implies that you should leave. We have 2 of Wands. Okay. I'm going to draw a clarifier. I have 4 of Cups. Okay. So if we look at this 2 of Wands, it's making me think of like 2 separate worlds, and how you and this person may have been in 2 very different worlds. Again, this as well, because we've got this man on the motorbike going into, like, through this doorway. This is the 4 of Cups. So, and 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? So we've got these 2 here and then 4 here. So it's just giving me this sense of 2 separate worlds. Even when we look at these 2 different 10s, we've got like the 10 of earth, and then we've got the 10 of air. And air is all about the mind, and then earth is all about the physical. So it's kind of sort of making me feel like one of you was more present, more grounded, more here, maybe even wanted to have more of a connection and a relationship. And the other one kind of got very lost in their head and the ideas around relationship, right? And what I'm seeing here is that the 2 worlds could also be them in the spirit realm and you here in the physical realm. But the sense that I'm getting here is that this connection, it is done in the physical, but the connection itself still keeps going on within the spiritual realm. And you and this person do have that connection in that space. I feel that you will understand what I'm saying, whether this is someone that you've lost or someone that you've broken up with. For some of you, this is really to just, 2 of Wands talks about own your space. This is because we've got this risk here. Take some time to have fun. Own your space. Choose yourself. Choose yourself. Even though you don't understand what's going on right now, you have to choose yourself. 4 of Cups is inviting you to feel your emotions, to release whatever emotions you have around this, to feel them, and to see what is happening right now and the end of this connection, whatever the end means for you, as a chance to move forward. And for some of you, like I said, I don't feel like you're getting back with this person. Whatever sort of reconciliation, so whatever sort of contact does eventually happen, it's to see that as an opportunity. And I do feel the 4 of Cups is coming in to tell you that, to see it as you might not get exactly what you want, but what you're getting is going to be much better for you than what it is that you're actually hoping for. And you're being reminded that if you do get in contact with this person, to remember to choose yourself, and that it is okay to choose yourself. It's important actually for you to choose what is right for you in this moment, instead of letting someone else's wants and desires or even the past to rule over you and reign supreme. All right, pile 3, that was a very interesting reading with some very interesting energies. If you'd like us to go deeper into this, please do book a personal reading with me. Check in the description box. If you'd like some healing around this connection as well, or anything else, you're drawn to my energy, check out the modalities I offer in the description box too. Remember to subscribe and turn on those notifications so I can connect with your energy and give you more of these readings. And I really do appreciate the energy exchange. Alrighty, pile 3, it's been such a blessing reading your cards for you, sending you lots of love and blessings. And I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.